Ladies and gentlemen, houseplants of the internet, I'm Geraldo McDeryl, and welcome to Prime Thursday's review of The God's Chain. Now, before we jump into the review itself, I have a couple things I need to mention. Firstly, in the interest of full disclosure, I did win this game in a giveaway, so I haven't put any money towards a purchase. Secondly, for those of you who haven't seen the Monday vlog, my reviews are a little bit different. I won't be putting scores to anything. So if you're looking for a number to compare with other numbers, you won't find that here. You know, I'll be jumping into the game and going through it, going through a section of it in order to provide an example of what to expect from the game, and making observations throughout the experience. When I find a place to stop the gameplay aspect, we'll go ahead and have a discussion about what we've seen and go through the list of things like, how are the graphics, how is the sound, controls. That being said, let's go ahead and get started. Interesting straight up video there.
The day came when we found our God.
Okay, I've already, I think? Yeah. Already I can tell this is the trailer they have on the Steam page. So they have the trailer for the game as the intro to the game. It seems quite odd to me.
Human beings were an experiment which they wanted to destroy now.
I cannot understand.
We had to fight our God for our existence.
Coming 2016 in the game. Already. Okay, so already starts off loud. See the guide provided. What guide? Is there a guide somewhere? Not that I can see. Display. Okay, this seems to be mid-range. Now keep in mind this is running at 1920 by 1080, and I said when they have the little window for the display quality, things like that, before the game even launches, I set it to the highest setting. So it was like fantastic or something like that. But so what? Okay, so so the bar itself was at the middle, but the other settings were at 4. So yeah, fantastic. There you go. Okay. Let's go ahead and get started. We'll go with the story first. Alright, it's loading, or it should be. Alright. Oh dear God, the frame rate. What is even going on? Yeah, already it's at an unplayable frame rate. For those of you who don't think my system meets the requirements, check the description. That's exactly how my system is set up, and the requirements are as such. At the minimum requirements, Windows 7, of course, either an Intel Core 2 Duo E6600 or the Phenom X38750, 1 GB of RAM, and a DirectX 9 video card with 256 megs of dedicated memory. And my system clearly should handle that no problem. And yeah, I'm actually going to have to come back after setting the graphics settings down to a more tolerable level. Hey, where's... There's no escape menu. Pressing escape just allows your mouse cursor to show up. Yeah, we're off to a great start. But visually, really not that impressive for fantastic setting. So I assume I'm gonna have to go ahead and like Alt F4 out of this and come back when I've got something I can actually use. Alright, so it seems like the trailer plays every time you start, and the volume is always at max every time you start. Going to the display, I had actually set it to the fastest option. There. And alright. So how does that affect? Also, hover over the options to get info. Hovering. Hovering. That doesn't work. Alright, you start off with that. Okay. Yeah, this is a much more tolerable frame rate. Doesn't really look that different, except shadows. Like you don't really have shadows anymore. The textures are awful. And so far I don't know what to do other than maybe go to the pulsating lights on the... Oh, I can see my body. Okay. And I'm standing... Ah. C to crouch. Oh, that is weird. That is weird on the camera. Alright, let's about jumping. Oh, wait. So the ceiling has no collision. So I wonder, could it net? Ah, so the ceiling doesn't have collision, but the floor above does. Alright. Super bright. I walked over something. What? Okay. Right. You can stop. And now you can close. Alright, blue arrow. I don't know what I did. Actually, sounded like I picked something up. Oh, a super bright shotgun. I don't see any threats so far. So this is probably just, and 4... I don't know what 4 was. It looked like a fist, or it could be a grenade. I don't know. Alright, so the red dot looks to be a checkpoint of some sort. Oh.
Hello, Roger. I have been waiting for you since a long time. I hope that you are totally fit and fine now. Yes, sir. Now listen, soldier. It is from the natural satellite of the X planet, the Earth's moon. You'll have to find it out. Okay, soldier. Get ready for a mission.
Okay. He didn't... Okay, he clearly is the voice for both characters. Didn't even try to, separate them. Which, okay, amateur project. That's fine. But it did seem like the little found footage kind of thing on the, what I assumed. What? So you're telling me that, actually, you know what? This might be a bug. This might be a bug. So, oh, right. There's no menu to, go back. So, in the interest of going ahead, I'm gonna go ahead and come back, once I handle this, and we'll see what happens next. Alright. Gotta start this thing over again. Oh, you can sprint. Ah, I picked up the would you stop it? Picked up the shotgun. Wait, there was an assault rifle there too. Like, I'm trying not to be too harsh, but at the same time, at the time of this review, the God's Chain is being sold for $8 on Steam. Holy cow! Alright, okay, hitbox on that is a bit weird. They kind of walked down there, but I don't see them anymore. Yeah. Okay, I can't switch weapons. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna try... What the hell? So apparently once you reload, you can't shoot anymore. Now, this is a very, very large area, and yet you show up with the enemy dudes like at your spawn. there's an icon right here, and it looks to be a pickup. Pistol. Alright, walk over that. Can't switch. Ooh, water. How deep does the water go? Nope, it's all flat. Alright, so other than the alien dudes at the beginning, this place seems empty. Completely empty. It's kind of a waste. Although, there does appear to be a building here. Let's check it out. Alright, here's a building. That's off the ground. Can I crawl under? Kind of. Yeah. It seems... Oh. Even being on top doesn't... Oh, that was kind of a lot of damage for falling through the roof. And the game has multiplayer. Let's check out multiplayer. Multiplayer. Let's see. Same as deathmatch, only the location has changed. A good mode. You get awarded score for killing other players. Scoreboard will show deaths, kills, and score for each player. Number of players in one game, 16. Game time, 10 minutes. Better than team deathmatch. This is like deathmatch, but players are randomly assigned to teams and contribute to a team score. Players are listed under their respective team in the scoreboard. Number of players in one game, 24. Game time, 20 minutes. Multi-team deathmatch. Best mode. There can be an unlimited number of teams. This mode has 4 teams, which happen to be as many as we could cram into the scoreboard. Number of players in one game, 32. Game time, 30 minutes. Let's go with standard deathmatch and name, password, what? Player name and password is saved for this session only. Okay, so I don't know. Let's try something random. So we're here. Finally I get to push boxes around. I don't know what that sound was. Ah! Everything respawning. And apparently you get to... Oh! Okay. I joined into an empty game. I wonder if that bug for reloading affects multiplayer as well. Reload. 50. Ah! I can actually continue shooting. That's good to know. Alright, pistol, reload. Ah, it was in fact a grenade. Let's see. It clearly didn't affect anything. Oh! Okay, so if you're closer, you actually see the effect. INF. Infinite? That's the yeah. MP would be multiplayer. Okay. And the music is pretty much the same. In terms of the gameplay, there was clearly an idea, and I understand, so far my attitude has been rather harsh, but at the same time, this is a product being sold for $8 on Steam at the time of this review. I don't see anything here that would justify such a purchase for me. Performance is bad. The graphics are bad. The music track here is cool, and the footage, the lunar footage during that one cutscene is actually it sounds good. But otherwise, everything is either the stock sound you might hear anywhere, or the voice acting itself is done by one person. I assume the creator of the game. In that cutscene, he voiced two characters with the same exact voice. Controls, you get all the basic controls. You jump, you crouch, you sprint, you shoot, you reload, but it does seem very odd to me that you can't have an escape menu, and I don't believe there is a save system anywhere. So if you make any sort of progress, what I've seen so far, there is no such thing as progress. But no matter what you do, once you decide to stop playing the game, you have to Alt F4 because there is no escape menu. There is no exit game option. And when you come back, you end up watching the same trailer, which fortunately does have a press space to skip option. I don't know why the cutscene doesn't. You end up going into the menu with 100% sound. So if you've got sensitive hearing, or if you've got powerful headphones, or a big sound system, you're going to keep adjusting the sound over and over again. The story, it's kind of a basic old concept. I feel like if the creator had the drive and the passion to actually keep going with it, they might be able to fix the issues and to expand on this, and maybe they would end up with a good game. But and multiplayer, you choose a mode and then you have to enter a name and password. I don't get that. Yeah, for me, if I had spent the the money to purchase this game. After I had died in the first instance, where you basically kind of get spawn camped by the AI, I would have gone for a refund, and I am very grateful that Steam has this refund policy. I don't feel right that this is something that they would charge for. Honestly, maybe $1. Maybe $1. But then it's just, you spend $1, it's like whatever. And if you really feel like it wasn't worth that $1, get that refund. But $8? No way. Absolutely not. Once again, this has been my opinion. This is the God's Chain. Do I recommend buying it, seeing it for yourself, and then refunding? No. My recommendation is it's not even worth the time, let alone the money. Alright guys, I want to thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss any of my upcoming content. Also, in case you missed it, go ahead and check out my previous video, or take a look at what the XRP crew has to offer. As always, keep yourselves hydrated, get plenty of sunlight, my glorious houseplants. I'm Geraldo, signing out.
Love, the electrifying formula.